Hello, my name is Vladimir, and I would like to introduce my ICT project called The Acceptance of Team-Based Learning Among Kazakhstani High School Students. My home country is Kazakhstan, and when I was studying in the undergraduate school, the university professors put a strong emphasis on learners' individual work when assessing academic performance of students. Only my professors and I were responsible for my learning process and my grades. Although there were in-class group discussions, no team projects were assigned to me through the whole period of study. In 2014, I was enrolled in the Instructional Systems and Learning Technology Master's program at Florida State University. I was surprised by the fact that the program had a strong focus on team-based learning. Actually, almost every course that I took included several team projects. Even online courses had the assignments that required a group of people to work on them. I found it to be very challenging because I got used to the totally different approach to the tasks, more individual one. At the beginning, I had a negative perception about team-based learning. However, after several months of studying in this teamwork environment, I found that group learning could be extremely beneficial. Recently, the Ministry of Education of Kazakhstan decided to adopt team-based learning and implement it into high school learning program. It is obvious that this innovation should be adapted to the Kazakhstani current educational reality, which has a strong emphasis on the individual student's performance. Before implementing the team-based learning into the Kazakhstani educational system, it is crucial to determine the level of acceptance of this approach among high school students. The research question for this study is as follows. How many percent of Kazakhstani high school students will accept the idea to adopt team-based learning, and how many percent of them will not accept it? The hypothesis for this research is that there would be more percent of Kazakhstani high school students who will not accept the idea to adopt team-based learning than those who will accept it. Let's talk about method. In order to collect the data about Kazakhstani high school students' perceptions of team-based learning, I will design a survey and a focus group data collection instruments. Survey questionnaire will include questions regarding students' opinions about team-based learning, individual learning, preferred team sizes for face-to-face and online courses. Survey questionnaire will provide me with quantitative data. For the focus group, I'm going to design a list of questions to discuss and collect opinions regarding the same topics, and this would be the source of the qualitative data for my research. After collecting students' responses, I will analyze the obtained data in order to find out what is the actual rate of negative perceptions of team-based learning and what is the rate of positive perceptions of it among Kazakhstani high school students. By analyzing collected data, I will be able to answer my research question and determine whether my hypothesis is right or not. If the hypothesis is right, I try to reduce the negative rate of acceptance by using a special grading strategy. If students decide to work on tasks in teams, they receive extra points for this assignment. This way I can add an external motivation to some extent for students to work collaboratively in teams. Hence, by working together with other students, they will overcome initial negative perceptions of team learning, and their opinions about it will be changed from negative to positive. In order to evaluate the effectiveness of this ICT project, I am going to conduct the same survey and the same focus group that I did previously. If the rate of negative students' perceptions is reduced to some reasonable extent, then I can conclude that this new grading strategy works effectively.